Hi, Thousand Moon Smithy from Lost Caverns in Ixalan has, when this support enters the board, create a Gnome Soldier token. And it also has at the beginning of the combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more artifact supports or 3 creatures, transform this card. So let's have a look on the other side. And when you transform it, it becomes Barracks of the Thousand, an artifact land which converts gems, but also when you activate a loyalty ability for the first time during your turn, create a gnome soldier. So it's a unique card, Thousand Moon Smithy, and its flip side. Only one card creates this gnome soldier. And we're just about ready to do that. I've been playing Hell to Pay and Hit the Mother Load and loads of things to put loads of gold tokens down. So I want to really have a huge number of artifacts that I own. There you go, Hell to Pay. What should we get? Demon Fury. We need a bit of defense, I suppose. And there's the Thousand Moon Smithy. And there's our Gnome Soldier. Right, now, keep an eye on it. It's 1-1 at the moment. Let's see what happens at the beginning of our turn. So we'll let Greg finish. There you go. There we go. It becomes 18-18. Isn't that fun? Let's just do some stuff. Actually, I'm going to put another artifact into play. Let's up our number of artifacts. Don't need to kill Greg's stuff just yet because I've got Demon Inferior. Yeah, right. And you can see the supports flipped to become Barracks of the Thousand. So when I activate my loyalty ability, we should get another gnome. But let's have a look at it. Gnome Soldier, it's rare. Remember, it came into play as 1-1. It's colorless and has the creature type Artifact Gnome Soldier. And at the beginning of your turn, this creature's base power and toughness becomes XX until end of turn. X is the number of artifact cards you control, including their reinforcements. So it doesn't get +X +X. Its base power and toughness becomes XX. And that's really neat if you can do things to, say, reinforce it or do things that revolve around base power and toughness. So we'll do that in a minute, but let's have a quick look at the artwork. That's really splendid. That reminds me of the Star Wars character, the robot that has all the 6 spinning lightsabers. This is by Steve Ellis, who's an American artist. He's done 50 cards, but mostly is known for his fabulous alt arts. Look at those, aren't they wonderful? So you won't recognize many cards that Steve Ellis has made into Puzzle Quest. Right, let's have a look. Your head is probably spinning that I don't know the name of that character in Star Wars, but sorry, I don't. I just remember him. So I think I want to use my loyalty ability. And that should trigger Barracks to create another copy of Gnome Soldier. So let's use my A1. Yeah, we get another one. So now it's 36-36. That's all right, isn't it? I wonder if we can do better than that. Let's have a go. Yeah, stay with. Let's get round and have another go. I hadn't really used Vihan very much. I think I'd used him a couple of times. He certainly isn't mastered. So I'm going to do something else with him in a different video. But let's get round to our go again. You can see the Thousand Moons, the artifact soldier, the gnome soldier is back down to 1-1. And there's 2 of them, obviously, so it's 2-2. So now at the start of our turn, its base power and toughness. There you go, its base power and toughness becomes 21. But we've got 2 of them, so now it's a 42-42 creature. That is very neat. And because we still have our Barracks artifact land, if we use our abilities with Commodore Guff, it generates another one. So we get a 63-63 creature. I like that. That's really good. That's the Gnome Soldier from Lost Caverns of Ixalan.